Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the Skaven and we're up against FELKON's Dark Elves. Now, as the title says, FELKON was streaming and I decided to stream snipe him, as well usually everybody does these days. Now, by stream sniping I don't mean that I'm looking at his army when he set up his force, because the scribe doesn't use a freaking screen blocker. He just goes like the way it is. But anyway, I didn't do that. Like we're good friends with FELKON, so yeah, there's no point in it. So for my forces, I decided to go for just some cheap Skaven slaves in the front, along with the Doom Will, just to add some anti-infantry, because my slaves will not perform that well. We also get an assassin over here, which is almost like of a must, because even if you're not fighting the target you want, you can always drop the trophy heads in a meter radius of 150 meters. And for example, if somebody else is fighting, I don't know, like the Chill of Sonder over here, and you don't have the assassin on it, you just drop the trophy heads. Obviously the trophy heads does not pop on the Chill of Sonder, it can only be popped on Lords and Heroes, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, you can just cast it from another place and somebody else is just gonna kill that thing. So yeah, it's really good to have an assassin always at your roster. A Hellpit Abomination, just in case you went with anything large, because he usually does. He really likes the Chill of Sonder lately. And a Grey Seer of Plague over here, no Scroll, because sometimes, I don't know, Scroll seems a little bit too snipeable, let me just say. So as for our spell set, we have Bless with Filth to apply poison to our troops, imbue them with poison, Wither, and the reason for that is just in case he went with any Blackguard of Nagaroth or even Harganeth. Like, if you overcast this one, it reduces armor by 60 for 50 freaking seconds, which is a lot. A Verbentide just to summon some rats, and just the Arcane Conduit. So, for a little bit better infantry, because I know that my slaves are gonna buckle almost immediately, I have a unit of 2 Plague Monks over here, and actually a Censer Bearer. And the reason for that is just in case you went with any really heavily armored unit, and I also bring these guys because they have the contamination effect over here, which reduces leadership. And then the terror can take effect a lot more easier if the opponent suffers from leadership. So yeah, these guys are needed to lower the standard of the leadership across the board, so my other terror routing monsters can do the work. In the back we have 3 spears, as you can see. I only brought them in order to protect my Night Runners over here, and the reason for that is, like, you don't need anything like that expensive or fancy to protect your back line. You just need a couple of Night Runners. Obviously you can go with at least 1 Gutter Runner, because that poison is gonna come in handy. For me, I went with 3 over here, which I'm just deploying on this side in order to deal with his cavalry, and just leave the spears all over the place, just spread out. I'm not even gonna try to micromanage them. I'm just gonna leave them over where they are, and the Night Runners will just run and shoot, and just the enormous model count over here by those cheap spears, and the missiles being thrown at these guys, like all of his Dark Riders 2 and 2 from over here, just gonna melt rather easily. And the good thing is I don't have to micromanage them that hard. Like, I will still micromanage them, but still, you know what I mean. And 2 units of Rat Ogres, just in case to provide any mass for any large monsters that he was gonna bring. So for FELKON's forces, we got Supreme Sorcerers of Fire over here with a Burning Head, Flaming Sword of Ruin, and Fireball. We also got the Chill of Sonder over here. We got 1 unit of Cold One Knights. We have 4 Dark Riders in the back, 2 here, 2 here. We also get some Dread Spears, as you can see on its flank, a couple of Bleak Swords, 3 of them. We got 2 units of Sisters of Slaughter, because they're excellent at holding down any rat infantry, and also the Sisters of Singing Doom over here. And the reason he brought the Sisters of Singing Doom is because they cannot get terror routed. They cause terror themselves, so they will not be sniped out, because the standard Witch Elves, you know, they're great, they're doing the same job with these girls, but the thing is, if you drop on them with a terror routing monster, like really hard, alongside with some infantry, or, you know, just go really balls deep on them, the standard Witch Elves will just terror out immediately, but these bad girls will just stay and fight forever. So let's begin. Immediately FELKON is going into with the Till of Sonder. I don't know why he does that. Like the Till of Sonder, I mean, it's a great dueling monster, but I don't know if it can do well against the Helped Abomination, because that thing has anti-large, although obviously he's going for my Grace here, but he's holding quite well. So the Till of Sonder is gonna start taking some damage over here. My Plague Monks along with the Sensor Bears are gonna move in the front, and they're gonna be fighting freaking Witch Elves over here, as you can see, which they're gonna fairly do well, although they're already taking a lot of damage, so I guess, yeah, that didn't go that well. There's some Bleak Swords already fighting them as well over here. A Burning Head is gonna go down, burning pretty much all of my slaves. At the last second I managed to pull the Plague Monks back, and I'm just gonna send them right back in. Over here I got a little bit sloppy with my Doom Wheel, and FELKON was able to just catch it with the Cold One Riders, but I'm gonna notice it immediately. I'm just gonna try to take it away from there, and I'm gonna succeed. And these spears are gonna move in to block off any chasing monsters or infantry that's gonna come after me. The middle fight is going crazy. Wither has been popped, reducing everybody's armor by 60. Obviously I just accidentally overcast that, because nothing here has more than, I don't know, 40 armor. I think 30. These girls are down to 5. Yeah. So as in terms of the backline, look what's going on over here. Like minimal micromanagement. I'm just tossing spears, cheap spears, and just leaving the Night Runners to do their work, because they can actually fight really well on melee and just hold their ground, as long as there's like tons of backup all around. And this is what's going on here, just fighting all over the place. Unfortunately here these Night Runners are gonna get caught by the Sisters of Slaughter, which it's not gonna go that well for me, but at least in the front line I'm winning the fight against the Till of Sonder over here. My assassin, I can't see where he is. I think he's somewhere... Is it? Yeah, he's over here just trying to... we're trying to snipe out the Till of Sonder, which actually has routed at the moment, and I don't have anything fast to chase it other than actually my assassin. So this guy has actually 54 speed compared to any other monster or unit in the Skaven roster. Well, the Rat Ogres have like how much? Up around 50 as well. But yeah, the assassin is quite fast, so I'm just gonna send him after the Till of Sonder, and this is what I'm talking about. I'm over chasing here the Till of Sonder, and I'm actually gonna drop the trophy heads back here on the Supreme Sorcerers of Fire. Now, I was obviously trying to block her down with the freaking Rat Ogres, but at the same time I was trying to do that, the Rat Ogres started routing, so the Trophy Heads is gonna probably drop here. Has it dropped already? I think I dropped it like... Oh, okay, I dropped it really late, I guess. I should have been a little bit more faster about that. So as you can see, my whole line is actually scattered all over the place, but like my big monsters and actually my leadership is doing quite well. These Cold One Knights over here have rampaged, and they're just fighting like the Helped Abomination and the Grace here. And what else is going on? I mean, I got some rallying units all over the place, but it kind of looks bad for me at the moment, although I still have my Doom Wheel, which has suffered some damage due to the freaking misplay of me just sending it after the freaking Cold One Knights. Alright, over here the assassin is gonna keep chasing that Till of Sonder, and it's down to 92 health, so just one more strike is gonna do the trick. It's regenerating, as you can see, but that freaking guy is just gonna get that kill, and he's gonna add another head to his trophy collection. Although, which head would you ask does he gonna have? He pops trophy heads again on the Supreme Sorcerers. Oh, I think it was the same, like I was on slow motion, so I think it was the same all over again. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to run away. FELKON is gonna be mad at this assassin, and he's just gonna try to cycle charge him to death. But in the back over here, as you can see, pretty much a few seconds ago my whole army had buckled, but this is the good thing about the Skaven. They will always come back. The only thing you need to have is just hold the line with just some big monsters, just to buy enough time for your forces to come back and drop on the enemy once more. So the Doom Wheel here is gonna having some fun time, up to 82 kills, even though it got into an unfair fight in the beginning. It's gonna keep rolling all over the place, just trying to go after Sisters of Slaughter. Rat Ogres will try to block off any Dark Riders remaining, and also the Spears are gonna be coming back. My Night Runners, are these actually still alive, or are they out of the play? I see one down here. I don't see anybody else. So yeah, my Night Runners were probably escorted off the map. That's why these Dark Riders were over here. So next time I think I'm gonna go with at least one Gather Runner. It seems to do the trick. The poison always performs well. Over here we burn we get a scorching thingy, just burning down his spears that were trying to come after my Grace here, and some leftover Cold One Knights are coming back, there's 6 of them, but as soon as the Helped Abomination drops here, it's gonna be GG. Now over here I blow up a little bit, and I shouldn't be doing that against you know, high damaging spells like Burning Head. I'm gonna try to pull out, as you can see over here, with my troops, but I'm only gonna be able to save like a couple of units like these slaves. All the other ones are gonna get roasted. The Burning Head is gonna keep going, just burning up cheap slaves, but at this point of the field, of the battle, the balance of power is massively in my favor. FELKON has only some Bleak Swords remaining, and just some leftover Sisters of Slaughter back there and Dark Riders, and his Supreme Sorceress. She managed to take out the Assassin by cycle charging him to death, but she paid the price. She's down to 10% HP. She fires a fireball at the Doom Wheel, which drops down to 400 health, but it's gonna come back, because right now he doesn't have anything to chase it. Oh yeah, like, he's got some leftover Dark Riders, but I don't know, will they be able to do the trick? Nope, the forces scatter before they arrive, and that Doom Wheel is gonna come back, and now the whole army is gonna battle. So GG to FELKON. Obviously his Dark Elves are not his strongest suit. He has said it all over again, and he has actually proved it. He's trying to get better with his Dark Elf play, so yeah, bear in mind that. And yeah, we did quite well. Like, my build actually worked. I like the Assassin almost always at any match because of the trophy heads, and you can actually cast it from 150 meter radius, so even if the Assassin is not fighting the target, something else might potentially kill the Lord or the caster. So yeah, the slaves just being a nuisance, you know, just frontliners, just soaking up all of the damage. The Plague Monks actually did not alright, but that was because he actually targeted them with Burning Heads and stuff like that, and the Censer Bearers actually were unlucky to fight the Sisters of Singing Doom. I think in this matchup, actually, I don't know, but actually 2 Storm Vermin instead of Plague Monks and Censer Bearers could be a lot better. Because with in synergy with that minus 60 armor reduction, they will chop down anything real fast, because they don't have armor piercing, the sword and shield Storm Vermin, that's what I mean, not the halberd ones. The Night Runners over here did an amazing job, like protecting my backline, because that's what usually happens with the Skaven. You have a lot of backline harassment because they're freaking slow and they're just you know, all over the place. So yeah, they did quite well, although I think one Gather Runner would do a little bit better. 2 Rat Ogres just for the mass, decent amount of kills. The Helped Abomination, always a good choice to have some anti-large, some heavy 1v1 anti-large. And also always Doom Wheel, like one of the best picks to just run down any infantry. So for FELKON, I really liked his army. Obviously, I don't know how to... I actually, like, if I played the other way around, I wouldn't know how to play this. Like, I haven't played like Dark Elves vs Skaven for a long time, and yeah, I don't know. Perhaps I think some chariots would do the trick in this kind of matchup. Like, I don't know, it's quite a hard one, or I haven't just played it enough in order to know. But yeah, whatever. GG from FELKON. Obviously his Dark Elf play is becoming better and better. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.